Hey guys, today this video is going to be slightly different than what I usually do. I am completely aware about the whole Forsaken situation with soul-driven love and everything that's been going on, the prophets and stuff like that. I have not quit on Forsaken, and I will not. I know I haven't been uploading for a while. The reason being, I've just been very busy with school and chores and stuff like that. And I would love to continue to post Forsaken content. However, as you can see from what I've been playing recently, I'm starting to get into other asymmetrical horror games. Forsaken just doesn't feel as well as it used to. I mean, whenever I first started playing, there was actually like goals and stuff for me to hit, like getting milestone 4 on guess 1337. That was such a huge feeling for me. But now I have milestone 4 on every single killer, nearly every sentinel except for Chance, and it's just, I'm starting to really dislike Forsaken with how it's been going. I am extremely excited for the update tomorrow. However, I'm not sure if I'll be posting any videos from now on. Again, I don't want to, or Forsaken videos in particular. I don't want to give up on Forsaken, and I will not. However, with, again, how Soul's been taking profit from all of this, and how the community is treating Hitoko and the other developers so bad, simply because Hitoko made the right decision of not setting out to do big. I'm not trying to defend Hitoko in any way here. I'm just saying he was concerned for the well-being of the game. He did not want a soul-driven love in the game at all. He specifically stated it in multiple posts. But he also wanted the game to thrive and for us to have fun. He didn't want the game to be completely full of microtransactions and stuff like that. And you guys can hate on me all you want in the comments for saying these types of things, and you guys can just call me a copycat or whatever, but I need to address this issue. Not only is it the whole soul-driven love situation, but it's the community. The community is toxic. They don't care about others' well-beings, and people are defending Soul, out of all people. Coming more into the toxicity. Yes, I understand, in any game, competitive or not, people are going to be toxic in that certain game. However, with how horrible it is in Forsaken, it makes me feel extremely disheartened. Too much. I mean, just earlier, people were making fun of a new player simply because they weren't experienced. So much so to the point where more than half the server had to get banned because of what they were saying. Multiple people were saying racial slurs in chat. I don't know how they did, and I don't have any footage of it, but I'm sure you guys have experienced something similar to this. Now, let's get to the whole not caring about well-being. A person that I watch often, his name is Pickett, recently uploaded a video calling Shaletsky the worst sentinel. However, on three different occasions, one in the video, one in the description, and one in the comments, he specifically said that it was a joke. And not only that, none of this is meant to be taken serious. But not only did the community respond harshly, some people even going as far as to write entire essays, multiple different people sent death threats. And now finally, the whole Soul situation. I don't even know where to begin at this point. I mean, with how he's been treating Forsaken, how he's been treating kids, Lucasberry, all of them, it is utterly disgusting. He exploited someone who was who is currently in financial trouble, and people are getting mad at Lucas for simply accepting chicken wings whenever he and his family were starving. Not only that, but he felt like in that moment that they weren't going to do anything bad. However, with how people responded to that one simple action, whether it be kindness or exploitation, I feel like Soul was trying to get into his mind. But he was desperate, okay? It's not okay to do anything like that. And it just breaks my heart to know that there are people out there in this world who would do even worse than what Soul has done. And again, Soul is an extremely bad person. I want nothing to do with them. If there's any claims about me being associated with them, please disregard them. I am a very, very small creator, and I would never want to be associated with them. So, Forsaken, specifically the fans, please, for the love of God, get yourself together. Haitoka made all these decisions for the well-being of y'all, for the well-being of the game, for the fans, for himself. And not only that, people have been mad that certain people's animations, specifically the person who reanimated Hack Lord, has been getting added into the game, while they're very, not to say that they're bad, but like they're somewhat low quality things have not been added into the game. Stop being jealous, y'all. Forsaken genuinely appreciates their fans. Don't get me wrong. I mean, if they're asking politely for some of their animations instead of stealing them, they probably care a ton. They also have entire polls that, yeah, it isn't guaranteed that they'll be added, but they actually listen to their fans. But, I mean, with how things have been going, I don't think Haitoka's gonna work anymore in Forsaken if people keep on treating him like this. Again, multiple death threats. Heck, I wouldn't be surprised if by now someone has tried to figure out where he lives due to the trauma. And it's just horrible. I'm not saying that Haitoka's a bad person. I'm not saying that Forsaken is a bad game. I'm saying that the fans are the one who's making it bad. I'm saying that the fans try to dishearten everyone. Forsaken has only gone down in popularity because of the fandom. No one treats beginners nicely. No one tries to help people who aren't that good at the game. And most of all, people are horrible. There are multiple people like Soul Driven Love that play Forsaken. There are multiple people who draw extremely inappropriate art. There are multiple people who enjoy there are multiple people who take joy out of making cheese pizza, let's call it. Just look at the acronym of that and you'll figure it out. Of the younger Forsaken cast. And it disheartens me very, very much so. So, not only to the people and content creators who play Forsaken, but to the fans in general, please, for the love of God, help Forsaken out. Make sure that they can get through the tough times that they are. Help us out. Because if we don't if Haitoka, if the developers, if the fandom itself doesn't receive the help that it needs, Forsaken will fail as a game. and then we won't have Forsaken anymore. And I don't think any of us wants that. So, if any of y'all would like me to continue playing Forsaken, let me know. Because I absolutely will. I want to please y'all as best that I can. The little amount of fans that I have. But to the ones who are going to more than likely send hate comments to me simply for having an opinion, shame on you. I'm a small creator trying to do his best in general. Sorry, I don't have my cam on, but I'm getting kind of emotional right now. So please, just help out people in general. Do the best that you can to make Forsaken a better game for not only the developers, not only the people that play it, but the people who genuinely enjoy it. If I have one complaint about the game, again, it's the fandom. Whenever I first started out, and this was a year ago, I'm pretty sure, right around whenever the Easter update was happening, everyone despised me, called me horrible. There's maybe one or two people that offered to help, but then they lied to me. I even tried paying in IRL money for someone to try and train me. I lost over $100 simply because I got scammed over wanting to get better at something that I genuinely enjoyed. So, whoever's out there, the few people that are out there watching this, make more people aware about Forsaken. Notify if you get any updates on Soldier Remo's location. Notify people. Notify the police, the authorities, whoever. If you're a kid, notify your parents about the situation. I know you shouldn't be knowing about this whatsoever, especially not what's happening with Soldier Above. But what he's doing is unacceptable. And to think that at any moment he could be doing the heinous acts that he's done in the past, yet again, is horrifying. Even more horrifying than losing what we have currently with Forsaken. What we're going to receive with Forsaken. I don't know whether this is going to be my last post. I don't know whether or not I'm going to pay any more attention to this channel. But if y'all continue on like this, Forsaken's just going to get worse and worse and worse until finally it collapses in on itself. The fans are the one who strengthens the game. Think of it like this. The developers are the designers, and they build the structure for a building. The game itself is what's being made. The developers are adding finer and finer details, but the community is what holds it all together. The community is what makes the building look good, what makes the building stand tall and proud, what makes the building feel inviting. And nobody wants to go into someplace that is falling because its structure is not good or the cleaning is horrible. So I just want you all to ask yourself this. If you were in Hytoko's situation, what would you do? Because Hytoko has been handling all this extremely well, despite the hate he's been receiving. So if y'all want to clown on him and hate on him, put yourself in his shoes for a second. Make you feel like you're the one who's creating Forsaken. And for the first time before any of the trauma happened, creating Forsaken, with soul. Then to learn that one of your past friends, I guess, I'm not sure what the relationship was like, but let's go with past friend, was someone who did things that were bad and horrible. I'm sure most of y'all would despise him. But would y'all really choose destroying what you really spent like years upon years of your life working on over some guy that you barely associated yourself with? Or would you sell out to do big and have your game be turned into an absolute nightmare of microtransactions? Doesn't seem so easy now, does it? And if I want to say anything else, it's just make people aware of the world and aware of the world we're in today, of what it can be. We are the future of this world. We are the people who can make this a better place. We are the people who defines what we can be. And if we define others as horrible, then the community is going to continue hating itself. And what is Earth without people? Is it just a floating rock with green plants on it? We make up whatever is created. We help build up whatever is created. We cherish whatever is created. And to the people that don't, that are supposedly a fan or inhabitor of that, they're not contributing to anything. So please, just help others as much as you can with the situation. If you get whereabouts of where Soldier in Love is, notify authorities immediately. I don't know how he's still on the run. But one thing is for sure. Forsaken will not get better unless we help make it better. Unless we, the community, help Haitoko get through the times that he's going through right now. That is all I have to say regarding this situation. I might post more on this later. And one more thing before I go. Again, I'm not sure if I'm gonna post on this anymore. I'm not sure if I'm gonna play it anymore. And it's very disheartening to learn that one of your most favorite games is owned by a PDF file. That's all I have to say. Goodbye, everyone. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I hope you all enjoy what little amount of freedom that you have in this horrible, horrible world we live in.